the topiaries. The big house where mom and dad live, the little house where daughter lives, and the house in back where son lives. Yeah. And daughter's married. They all live there. They have a little puppy. Her name is Lovey. This is the Fank compound. They take care of all. Well, somebody takes care of all that. They've been here forever. Do you see the thing sticking out of the roof up there?
Yeah.
First of all, that's Vermont black slate. That's money. That's money slate, right? That's Vermont black slate. It's 200-year roof. That's good.
Wow.
The things sticking out are they're something birds. They stop ice stands so that they don't an ice stand doesn't kill you on its way off the slate roof. Because ice will stick to slate, and as soon as the slate warms off, it all comes off in one sheet. So
Wow.
that's there to protect you. I have a name I can't remember. Back here, see that metal roof? We saw it in the park. That all of those roof lines are one house. Added to over time. Don't you love those topiaries? Don't you think their
Yes.
gardener should shave the top before the tour next year? If you come over here, you can see how they retained the original roof line of this little cottage, which is what started it all. The rest was yard. These are very sharp, though. I'm sure that's on purpose. Look
You're
at all
fine.
this. Look at all that. Look at all of it. Can you just feel the
Such a
gardening money?
modern taste
It
to
does.
it.
It does. And they painted it.
Well, the paint, but then with the streamlining of
Yeah.
the
It's all very
edges.
sort of square. And
Yeah.
I agree. But it
Yeah.
is gorgeous, right?
Wow.
But I don't know when it got painted, but they made it work with everything else. So that whole thing, I've never been in there. I would love to know this.
This reminds me of Boston.
Yeah. Yeah. This one just sold. A couple of months ago. It's 3,800 1.6 million. Same gardener. It's my gardener. I'd like to point out the gardener is not that big because they have all of them. Listen, the best gardener in town. Look at that. We'll go this way.
Sorry.
No. Go on the way by. See if you think that's what it is. Looks new, doesn't it? It's the whole facade and all of that, and they go like, oh, look where the gas light is at. I know how to light that. So you see how the front is veneer? The house has been there a very long time. Somebody veneered over to give it a similar look and feel and cut out the front to put in that big door because that door is not in keeping with the time. But the windows are the right size. So it was there. It's just been substantially upgraded on the front. See the house to the left? How the lintels, the stuff above the, I didn't know that till I lived here. That's a lintel. The lintels are ornate. Nobody did that back then. That's been subsequently done because that's money. And these are a bunch of German brewers and immigrants that had nothing, right? See, I'm done. My old house did not get annuals because I'm moving. My new house is too late. These guys are themselves. I don't know why. Times are trying to get these windows, and they're original. Somebody was into that. Yeah, and the thing is, so this village started coming to be in 1850. But does anybody know when Germany became a country or a real state? It's like 1870. These people were not Germans. They spoke German. They were from all over an area and they spoke German. So as a consequence, they come over with different architectural norms. So somebody had this norm of a rounded window. There was also a stained glass norm. And we're going to find as when we go around the other side, we have the largest stained glass manufacturer. Their website says in the nation. I've been told Ohio, but it's huge. It's absolutely huge, and all the stained glass you see was made here. Isn't that gorgeous? I want one of these. This is fine too. So look back there. I think that used to be a house. Now, it's a house and garden show on Saturday night. You can go to all these private dinners. They always open all of that, decorated with lights, and these things are 35 minutes. Yeah, I've never been to that dinner. Yeah, for the German Village Society collects 12 to 15 homeowners. You can see a lot of people. And you can make yourself a caterer at the German Village Society pays for it. But the ticket prices more than cover that and put money back into the nonprofit for restoration.
Is it like progressive? Does each one have like an appetizer? So each
there's a menu that you get to choose from when you buy
you would
the ticket.
choose where you would want
Yeah.
it.
See, this is what happens when we're on the park. This is the epitome of beer and darts. Okay? You don't really want wine, you don't need bourbon, and you don't need any food. And you want to play darts and drink beer, that's when you go. This place on a Friday afternoon is packed with guys with jeans and baseball caps drinking beer and wine. It's cool. See the best track and liquor sign up there? It looks old, but it's new. It won in 2016 the best retro sign award at this national sign competition. Neon signs in the village now. And generally there's no sign. Right. You can like put your separate detail on it, but most places without a smoke. Starbucks somehow got it. I love this one. Back in there. It's our only Tuscan villa in the village. It is old. It has some original stained glass. It has a water fountain that's bigger than the one at the park. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous place. It was on the market for 6 years because it's cheap. It's like 5,000 square feet. It's got history. It's got everything you'd want, but you can't sell that cheap, right?
Yeah.
There's not a lot of people buying a house for $2.5 million. So it sat there for 6 years. Almost all of us saw it during an open house. And then it was on House and Garden Tour last year, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It came with this cottage, which is now for rent, I think, to subsidize the mortgage for the people.
Who's responsible for snow plowing here? Because it looks like at least, well, I guess they own it. So.
Yeah. Imagine plowing anything. Yeah. It doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. Now, I'm fortunate because I work in the brewery district, and I live way down there, and I walk to work. And my husband works at a bank downtown, so he walks. We've never driven on this in the snow. People do. It's a mess. And I moved here from Chicago, and I came with all my Chicago snow shovels. You know, they all have metal on the end.
Right.
That's good. I got rid of them. So this building up here, before you can see the smokestack. Yeah. Yeah. This was a bakery. It was a newspaper. It's been all kinds of different commercial things. It's now been subdivided into high-end condos. They run $600,000 to $700,000 a piece.
Ooh.
Yeah. They've got parking and stuff. But they're beautiful. They're condos, and it's the best condo complex in the village because there aren't many. So it met a need, right? And you didn't want to deal with the yard. But I'll show you how it's been different things. Open it. There's a dog here that likes to run in circles, but she's not going to come out. And I'll show you a sense of the different things it's been. If you look in here, you'll see cement block, you'll see cement, you'll see bricks, you'll see different kinds of bricks, different ages of bricks. It's been built onto by everybody who ever bought it. So when you live there, it's kind of cool because it's so many different things. All right. Up here on the left is an example of here we have a duplex, masonry on both sides, but obviously built differently. If you ever wanted to, it is one house. If you wanted to make it look like, actually, was it two again?
There's another wreath on the other floor.
Yeah, it's two again. It's two again. If you ever wanted to make it one, you might put veneer on the front to make it look like one. We don't ever want anybody to do that because this is known as the Two Brothers House. Now, and also, by the way, almost every story we tell has been told by a historian or was in the Columbus Dispatch. That doesn't make it real, but it's the best we can do, right? So, this house was originally built by two brothers. They were building it together and they were going to live next to each other, and they had a fight. So they stopped collaborating on what was going to happen. So you get archways and not archways. Very different architecture. This was done in about 1900. They were started. It takes a long time to build a house back then. World War I started, and they went off to war. They had built two entirely separate houses, and the story says that their wives knocked down the wall in between so they could like talk and be with each other. Because they still liked each other. They had kids, and the guys were gone. So then when it first sold, after that, it became a one. Now it's back to a two.
And look at the roof.
Yeah, it's a total. I'm just like that's an argument. You can see it, right?
Yeah.
It's just so pretty, don't you think? And we're in the. There's another brick line sign.
It definitely looks like it should be.
We're in the middle
Over the top.
A big city, the capital city, Ohio State, but yet the birds are being made from very few. So here's another brick line sign. See, it was once in Newton. This is the last street in German Village. It was recently paved in the middle. We don't know why. The city just came in and paved it. If you live on the street, you're kind of happy because it's quiet. But at least they kept the bricks in the center.
Now, what's the kind of thing that this is national historic that the city wouldn't have done
Still owns the street. Now, in the 80s, the city, there were these potholes in the middle of Mohawk. The street was striped, huge potholes. And the city made plans to pave over them. So, citizens of Mohawk thought it was bricks, and that would be bricks, and the city refused to do bricks. So, a couple of activists, the 80s were all about that. A couple of activists put a tree in the middle of the street. And it grew. Just to prove how much it used for bricks. So the city came in and helped them bring it. You can actually see signs in the newspaper of city officials coming out to volunteer to help them bring it, as if they were all on board. So this is still not big. Now it's gonna add it up to the. Yeah, this goes on and on and on and on. It's all the same Like I said, this is the last street in the village. So those houses are in River Village. There's an alley behind them, and the next one is not. The primary difference, this one is not. The primary difference is about $200 per foot.
I gave you my wallet, right?
Protected over here.
No? Oh, never mind. It's in my pocket. Scared myself for a minute. Oh, look at those hedges. I like those kind of hedges.
You will see some, sometimes it's a beneficiary, like the one up here is a brick home and China. This is a wood home. It's been there a very long time. Because back
That's
in
a
the day,
pretty house.
they did brick because Germans, that's what they had, but if you couldn't afford it, wood was cheap. So sometimes you will see brick veneer over wood. Sometimes you'll see wood over failed masonry. But sometimes it's just originally wood, and this is just originally wood. Masonry or veneer? Yeah, I've seen it there.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is
there are some
clearly.
Yeah, that's yours. I think so. This one.
Yeah. Most of that is rented from Aspen Ranch. They don't want to sell a house because they love it here, but they're renting it. They're not doing the upgrade that they should. That they're getting them to get.
What is like blue door?
The renters to increase the parents around. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about that rebar again. So in 1920, before 1920, all of our mortar was go down to the river, scrape up the sand, make mortar, and put the bricks together. It was great, except that mortar was limestone based, and it's softer than the mortar that in 1920 people created that was a harder mortar. Because of the softness of the mortar, any two-story building or above generally needed that sort of metal rebar support to make it stand. So, how old would that make this house? You see any rebar? No. So you think it was built after 1920? This house was built in 1888. It doesn't have rebar. Is that scary? A little. This is my house.
Oh.
It's the one I'm selling. But what you find, see how skinny the house is? Halfway through the house is another brick wall. And so that
that's the
double
support.
support is causing it not to be a problem. Is this veneer or masonry? Veneer. I've exposed 3 walls inside, and I can tell you there's masonry every place else. That somebody at one point decided to cover the whole thing in veneer for appearance, right? So that's probably also helping the structural support.
Yeah.
Originally, I bought this house and I thought it was built in 1920. if you look up houses in German Village, you'll frequently see built in 1920. That means we don't know, right? There's no record, we don't know. What actually happened is these two houses were one house. They were both 302 East Sycamore Street. The family lived here, and they rented this. Then he died. She moved out of here into their smaller, and then subdivided the lot and sold 306, actually in 1920. So that's why this one we thought was 1920, it's 1888. Now, another cool thing about these old houses, see the limestone foundation? Nice big bricks, big mortars. If you come to the side,
I like that big house that you have there.
it's been there forever. Over here you get all this crushed limestone, right? It's equally sturdy as the stuff in the front, but this is the side of the house. This is the front of the house, and you had to keep up appearances. You have a nice big stone in the front. So you see that everywhere. It's also, it helps you know that it's an original foundation. Because these days when they build new, they use the big blocks everywhere. Because it looks good. Why wouldn't you? But it means it's not original. 'Cause
Your sale pending, how long did it take?
4 weeks. 4 weeks. Well, we went in a little high because we weren't in a hurry, and then we found this house and we got more of a hurry. But it's okay. It worked out really well. Watch out for the sidewalk.
You were planning to stay in Sherman Village then and just waiting for something to go up?
Yeah. And I've coveted 3 houses in this village since I got here. One of them sold last year for $2.5 million. I don't covet anything that much. And the second one, this couple lives in, and a friend of mine is their dog walker. We have lots of those. It's a really good profession. He said she recently had the dining room rug hand painted to match the dining room wall. They're not moving anywhere. Okay. Which one's original?
This one?
This one.
Yes.
Yay!
Awesome job though, right? Look, the windows are the right size.
Yeah.
The lintels and the sills are sandstone.
Has a more modern feel.
It does.
Yeah.
Because the commission will not let you try to absolutely replicate an old build. Because that's not being true. There was this dilapidated, horrible wooden structure here, leaning to no, it was awful. There's a little red house tucked back in there. His name is David. He got tired of looking at it. So he bought it, tore it down, worked with the commission, built this, and sold it to this lovely couple that works at Nationwide Children's Hospital right over here. And now it's all good again, right? And that was, I mean, I'm sure he made money on it too, but what he did is beautify the neighborhood substantially.
Yeah.
Now, at this juncture, we can head back down Sycamore. I'll tell you more stories, show you more stuff, and get you back to the meeting house, which will take us another 20 minutes. Or we can go that way and walk by Schmidt's so that you know where it is, see the park, and then come back in. That'll add probably 30 minutes to the tour.
I'm in no hurry.
I'm good.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'd like to see where Smith's is so
Okay.
we can eat there. Are they expensive?
No, God,
No, no.
And they have the smorgasbord.
Oh,
We all call it a buffet, but it's a smorgasbord.
oh,
Oh yeah. It's like kind of sausage, German sauerkraut.
oh, German
And
sauerkraut.
German,
Oh, she said my favorite
green
food.
beans are protein because they must have bacon in them.
Well, we're a Zunder. His family started Franklin.
Oh.
So we're into
Oh,
the
that's so cool.
schnitzel and
So,
I love sauerkraut.
isn't that cute? I love that one.
Uh,
Classic side yard, right? A lot of these side yards are just weird. Just add
yeah. I love these old houses.
Did you have breakfast this morning?
he did.
She baked all that stuff.
He had the fresh. But my question is, the owners must live next door
They do.
because they share that backyard.
Darcy Jones. That yard is phenomenal. There's another, you know, whatever area part of Germany that was.
The 2 houses on this example, but
I like these wrought iron fences. I think these look neat. why. If I had the money, I'd live here.
Little cottage, right? One thing that's kind of sad about the village is there's not a single pristine cottage left, meaning nothing has been done to make it different. This has that dormer. That's the only thing it has. Otherwise, it would be an original cottage.
Yeah.
Because we just can't leave them alone, right? And they're not big enough, so we want more space.
So how, if this is original, what's the square footage of some of the guessing things?
There's generally anywhere from 900 to 1,200. Mine before it got bumped out, old one. It's probably been leaning for 30 to 40 years and probably won't fall down for another 100, so they just leave it that way. This 1.5-story cottage. That's actually living space up there. You have to be 5'2" or shorter to get up there. German village saving. They're very sweet. And they believe they have ghosts.
Welcome to the village.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know if you're here and you're visitors, but if you'd like to see an original cottage, you can walk through mine.
Am I allowed to? Can I record?
Come on, guys. Oh, so sweet of you. Thank you.
I asked her if I
Right now
could
we have a
record.
train in the middle of the floor, so don't mind
That's all
it.
right. Thank you so much.
I thought you might enjoy just, ours is an original cottage built in the 1800s.
I was just telling them
And
that.
it's nothing fancy.
You know, this tour costs like $40 more.
Because we just got it restored, so don't mind the train.
I love these kind of houses.
I've never been in this.
Stuff out of the way. So my husband had his mom passed away not too long ago, and so we found. Come on in. So we found the train in the basement, and so a friend of ours just restored the train.
Wow.
So
Great job.
anyway, it was so exciting that. So we just got it brought over, and so this is just a village cottage, and our cottage has never been added on to.
Yeah.
So it's just very, very simple, and a lot of the houses that you'll find have like added on like to the back, or they've combined themselves with a neighbor, and so ours is just in 1800s, very simple. If you go this way, you'll see the kitchen.
How long have you been here?
One room up.
It's
Wow.
there's the living room, the kitchen, and then
my
two
kinda
bedrooms and
house.
bath. Yeah, so sorry I just brought all this stuff in here from the train. So, but very simple. So this is the kitchen.
This is like huge.
It's a kitchen.
You know, from the
Oh my
outside,
God.
you don't expect.
Yeah.
I want your house.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's just like I said, it's just very much a cottage. So take you upstairs. Be careful on the staircase going up. It's very simple. This is all the original wood to the house. It's all, plaster walls.
I wouldn't be able to do those
So-
stairs every day.
This is the bedroom.
Wow.
So come on in, just make yourself at home. I mean, it's nothing fancy, it's just us and very simple. Our kids are out of the house. We raised them in Connecticut, New Jersey, and now we're back here. And Nathan lives in Japan, and Natalie's in Philadelphia.
Oh, wow.
So
Are you
just like us.
originally from here and then work transferred
Originally from
you?
Warren, northeastern Ohio.
Oh, okay.
And then we went to Ohio State, and then moved to Connecticut, New Jersey, and then back again. But Nathan works with Ajax in Tokyo, and Natalie's at UPenn doing her anesthesia nursing program
Wow.
in Philadelphia.
And there
So-
was a lot of musical items downstairs
Natalie.
in the bookcases
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
shelf.
Yeah, Natalie was on double bass, studying
Wow.
with John Hood from Philadelphia
That was part of
Orchestra,
the
and then went
old
into nursing.
houses,
Wow.
low ceilings,
So that's her
slanted.
base downstairs. So we're just kind of keeping it until she's ready to take it back.
This is
Yeah.
probably.
Yep, this is all the original wood.
This is like
Wow.
original growth
Yeah,
wood.
and when we came in, it was all painted.
Oh.
And so we had to have some, and obviously it was all latex-based paints.
Yeah.
And so we had to have the right person come in and take it all out, then refurbish all the floors and stuff. So these are the original floors. Downstairs, the original floors are underneath the level that you see. When we came in, there was like 5 layers of linoleum. So we took all of it up, and then you could see the original floors. But the guy who did this floor said put another floor on top of it because you could see the basement through.
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
So we didn't. So
Yeah.
Is that
then-
the attic up there?
yeah, there's not much of an attic.
I
It's
can,
just
yeah,
a
that's-
little bit
I don't
spot.
think I'd be able to fit through that
and then
hole.
you have the bathroom on the left, which is just, wicked simple. Very,
these
very
are the
simple.
kind of
with a
houses I
shower and a
love.
bathtub, and then this is the back bedroom. I moved this because we were all watching the tree come down. And so unfortunately Sharon has a neighbor over there
That's
and
a
the
small
tree was just
bathroom.
like totally over her yard. And so she had the tree trimmers come out and go ahead and trim it. So, but just very simple, just 2-bedroom, 1 bath, and then downstairs living room and kitchen.
And your beautiful
And
backyard.
so, well, Andy tends to the backyard, and so,
Wow.
we've never added on, like I said, we've never added on to the house. I guess we could if we wanted to, but just don't have the need right now. So, but it's simple and easy access, and so this is just a little village cottage. Mary next door, she puts her house on the tour, so she has the big Greyhound buses that pull up all the time, and everybody goes through her house, and she says, gives me an opportunity to keep the house clean. So she puts hers on, and then they have like the village tour where they have like the parade of homes. They have the German village tour, and so they'll select certain houses, then they'll put them on the tour and stuff. So they'll walk through. So,
Thank you so much.
Yeah. You're welcome.
This was such a treat.
Oh, well, I saw you going. I'm like, maybe they just want to see what the
Oh,
house
me
is.
too. Yeah.
Well,
Thank
this
you.
is tiny. There's a lot more, much more elaborate.
But this is what
But
it's
this is
about.
authentic.
Wow.
But it's
I couldn't do these steps every day though. There's no way.
You have to
They're
hold
always
on
very
to the
steep.
railing. You
Yeah,
must
hold on.
hold on
That's
to
what I
the
was saying. I
Should have signed
couldn't.
away.
Hold
I
the
couldn't
railing
do
going
these
down.
steps every day.
Very simple. You want to hold the railings because these are tight steps.
People have smaller feet back then.
Yeah, and they were shorter.
Exactly. And then I won't take you down the basement, but it's a full basement. And it's
Is it
all-
really? Is it
Yes. There is a whole basement, and it's all. If you really want to go down, you can go down.
I don't do cellars.
Well, you know what? It's not.
It's painted.
It's not a dirty. Come on down. You might as well see us.
This was, everybody has cellar too. Think about all the extra space you get. Usually you can't
This is
stand
all
up.
crowded, okay? This is wicked.
Wow.
The length of the house.
So my mother-in-law just passed away, so we have all of her stuff. So it has to stay brutally organized.
Yeah.
Oh, these are steep.
Anyway, it was all stone
Ooh.
walls down here, and then there was a cold cellar back here. So in here was like a cold cellar, and then there's an access to go out here. And then if you're brave enough to go to the back side of the basement here,
Oh no, ghosts.
this is where Andy and I have, 30 years of the married storage.
A
But
girl after
you'll
my own
notice
heart,
that it's
Rubbermaid.
all it's all brick floor.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's all brick floor.
You're fine. You're fine.
But we
You're
don't
fine.
have
Because
storage.
it's cool.
We gotta see it. We really
I don't
do.
think I could live here.
It's all stored. There's bikes back there. There's everything. It's
I'll
all
come
up
out
and
so you can
stored.
go
But
in.
you can see that it's all.
I'm sorry.
It's all the original. Is all. You can take a peek back there. It's all brick.
Yeah.
It's all brick bottom.
Honey, did you want to go back? How do you
It's all brick bottom.
How do you do it? You are so organized.
You have to be.
Wow.
If you want to live here, you have to be.
You
It's
need to
like-
come clean my house.
But Andy's mom just.
Oh my
passed
God,
away,
this
so
is
we've got,
making
like,
me
a bunch of stuff in the
claustrophobic.
house right now, and it's like, okay, what are we gonna do with this?
Well, you somehow
So,
made it work.
It's like,
Dumb question.
at some point we'll just.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Any ghosts
No.
or anything like of the kind?
No.
I would
No.
think in a house like this it would.
No. Never had that. Can
Okay.
honestly say that I've never had
I
that.
kind of freak if I'm into that
No.
kind of stuff. But if I actually saw one, I'd be
Yeah.
like,
No,
I'm out of
not
here.
in this one. Not in this one. Maybe in another, but not here. So you can go out in the backyard if you want. Kind of see what the yard is like. So you just go do that. There you go. And then and so Andy's just, we don't have professional landscaping. My husband just tends to it. He's out walking the dogs. So.
Do those steps.
He's gonna come back and you're gonna have 7 guests.
That's okay. You and mine.
My name's Terry. I'm the
Hi,
tour
Terry.
guide.
Oh, great. I'm
Nice to
Judy.
meet you. Hi, Jean.
Come on in.
I'm Beth.
Adorable.
This is my sister-in-law,
Oh, great.
Kelly.
Hi. I'm Judy. Yep, come on out though, and there's actually in this house, that's the cellar steps that come up.
Oh, I love those
And
things.
then this outlet right here on the back was, they used to have like all of the sauerkraut and all the smell. And so they would have the stove vent everything out because of the strong smells of the cooking.
Wow.
And then this house used to be